Hey guys, it's Trill again, and today I want to spread some awareness about a huge exploit in CSGO that really needs to get some attention so Valve can finally patch this.
Cool, right? Want to know where I got it? Well, look, go to cs.money. It's a trade platform and a marketplace at the same time. Just choose, click, and get. Good luck, bro.
So a few weeks ago, a viewer called Casimir sent me a message on Twitter telling me about an issue in CSGO where throwing a nade at a teammate and killing him with it will count as a suicide if the player that threw the nade disconnects from the server before the nade explodes. I immediately realized that this is something that I have to investigate, as this could potentially be exploited by griefers a ton. So I went into matchmaking with 4 friends to check this out. We tried it out, and indeed the kill counts as a suicide when the player throwing the nade logs out of the game. Then a very frightening scenario came to my mind. If this really counts as a suicide, wouldn't griefers be able to get you a matchmaking ban with this? After all, and I think this mechanic is still implemented in the game, you get a competitive cooldown if you suicide more than 5 times. Some of you might remember this drop on DE Vertigo. Yeah, I got banned a bunch of times because of that. If those kills really do count as a suicide, any griefer could just throw a nade at you, log out before it pops, and give you a competitive cooldown even though it was someone else throwing the nade. So we tried this out round after round, but neither the player being killed nor the actual griefer throwing the nade got a cooldown after 7 rounds and 7 kills with this. So even though griefers will not be able to hand out competitive bans to other players, they can still literally deal unlimited amounts of damage with HE grenades and molotovs during the game as long as they disconnect before the nade pops. As you can see, in this round F1 tossed a molotov at my buddy Sega right here, and the usual chat message that you see when a teammate attacks another teammate just didn't appear. So this really is huge and needs to be fixed as soon as possible, and the fact that this could have been a thing since the beginning of CSGO is mind-boggling to me. I ask you guys to send this video to CSGO Dev on Twitter so they can finally get rid of this, as I've sent numerous bugs and exploits to Valve in the past, none of which ever got patched until I brought it to attention in a video like this, which finally got stuff like this enough attention for Valve to finally care and do something about it. With that, I also want to ask you guys something. I was thinking that you could obviously report a player for griefing if someone decides to exploit this and try to get him into Overwatch, but did any one of you ever get an Overwatch case where the suspect disconnects in the middle of the round? Because I'm actually not sure if a case like this would even go into Overwatch when there are rounds in the game where the player suddenly disconnects, as you only get rounds in Overwatch where the player actually deals some damage as far as I know. A player disconnecting before doing any damage might not even get into Overwatch. What do you guys think? Let me know if you knew that this was a thing, and I would highly appreciate if you would take a few seconds out of your day to send this video to Valve to get this patched as soon as possible. Oh, and fun fact at the end of this video, we actually managed to draw this game after throwing away the first 10 rounds or so after trying this exploit. Bye bye!